Hi, I'm Alexandra Harbushka. I'm the founder of Life With Herpes. And today I have my husband here. I'm going to introduce him in a second. We're going to talk about intimacy, sex, and herpes. All right.
That's quite an introduction.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
This is Bill.
Hi.
You don't have a long introduction like I do.
I know.
But anyways,
I'm not as important as you are.
Yes, you are.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. Anyways, you're part of Life With Herpes as well.
I am.
And I'm excited to have Bill here because you all keep asking for Bill. You love Bill, and I do too. So anyways, let's talk about intimacy. Let's talk about sex. Let's talk about herpes. I thought I'd just turn it over to Bill because obviously I answer all the time, but let's hear what Bill has to say about intimacy. By the way, hi.
I'm having a hard time. You're looking so
Thanks.
beautiful today.
Thanks.
I know you put makeup on for me.
I know, I never wear makeup. And Bill's like, you only wear makeup
Only
on
wear makeup
these
on the
days.
video. Yeah, I know. I love it. It's great.
Yeah.
So, intimacy.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah. What do we want to talk about?
What's your definition of intimacy? I mean, do you consider us intimate?
Yeah, I do. We have a great time.
Yeah.
We have a great time. And I know that a lot of people out there are super concerned about the stigma of herpes and what it is, and man, it has not affected our intimacy, sex life whatsoever. Yeah. I mean, it's a non-issue. I mean, the only times that we talk about it is when you happen to have an outbreak of some type.
Yeah.
Right, and then that time is obviously the highest time that it could be transmitted. I do not have herpes, and we've been together for 4.5, almost 5 years now. It's
Probably.
kind of about 5 years.
By the time this airs,
I
it'll
know,
probably
it'll be 5 years. So, and it hasn't been an issue, and you're super careful, and when you do have an outbreak, and there's a let's face it, there's a physical need at times to be intimate. So we
talk about it.
Yeah.
We definitely talk about it and we work around it.
Yep.
There's a lot of other things you can do besides just having vaginal sex, right? You can have oral sex. We can use vibrators.
There's all sorts of ways.
There's lots of combinations.
Yes.
So I want to invite you to do that, right? Just because it's not the traditional vaginal sex, there's just a lot of ways around it. There's a lot of other things to do. There's lots of...
And it's interesting.
Yeah, and something that we've been taught actually by... You're wondering where I'm going with this.
I do. Where are you going, my love?
Is sex is a sneeze.
Yes.
Right? Should we talk about this?
Yeah, talk about it.
Let's talk about it. So sex is a sneeze. So the act of actually having sex, so it's what, 20 minutes?
Some are a lot less than that. The manly men are a lot more like me, but I'm 2 hours, right?
Oh, yeah. Sounds awesome.
That sounds awesome.
That's what I want to do.
Okay, exactly, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, all women want to go for 2 hours.
Always.
Yeah.
Daily.
Yeah, great.
Anyways.
I'm ready.
So, but sex as a whole, like not the 2 hour type, but in general, it's about like 20 minutes or less, and it's a sneeze. The rest of sex is the desire, is the look, is the flirting, it's the hi.
Oh.
It's
You're
putting on
starting.
makeup.
Okay, we got to go for a minute.
Yeah. Bill's getting excited.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so it's the makeup, it's the sexy lingerie, it's the looks across the hall, it's cooking, it's doing life together. So that is also intimate. That's also intimacy. Now, it's up to you to make it that way, right? Both of you have to be on board. But when you get out of your head that sex is just, take sex out of just like that act of doing sex, right? Put it into a broader, it's like macroeconomics. Do the macro sex.
The other thing that was really great. Am I in your way?
No.
Okay. The other great thing too is like, it doesn't, sex is the act, right? But the intimacy is the fun.
Yeah, that's what I was...
Is that what you just said?
That's what I was trying to say.
But what I was going to say is like the other day we were up in at our little event that we had.
Oh yeah,
and the night before, and we were just exhausted. I mean, I had a busy day, and you had a really busy day too. And so, but I know.
I got a facial.
The night we were done with the event, you got home. or we were in the hotel room, and you put on your outfit, or not outfit, but a nice little nightie, and it was super sexy, hot. Yeah, and so it was just a prelude.
It was a prelude. It was a
the
tease.
Next day. It was a tease to the next morning, because we were both like, "Oh my God!"
Yeah.
So it was over, but that to me was like, when I woke up the next morning, I was like, "Oh, maybe you can put that back on again."
Maybe.
Yeah, and I think you did.
See, I think everyone now wants to see it.
You may not want. I mean, you could see it, but you may not be allowed to see it.
Maybe.
So, but anyways, it was. So that's all part of it.
So basically, what we're talking about here, and we did not discuss this before. We're like Regis and Kathy, right? Well, they weren't married. Regis and
they were not married.
Regis and
Kathy Lee. Well, Regis and Kelly.
Kelly. No, wasn't there someone that was married? Forget that. Anyways, we're married. And we didn't discuss this prior to going on film. So I wanted to see Bill's take, and I just wanted to catch him off guard here and see what he had to say. So I didn't have time to think about it.
And she did.
And I did. So anyways, what we're learning here is that it is more than just sex. There's ways to have intimacy that can tease and seduce and have fun. And just because I have herpes doesn't make me feel less sexy, doesn't make me feel less deserving, doesn't make me feel less of anything. As you were saying before we were recording, it has zero to do with
nothing.
Our sex relationship, with our marriage, with our relationship. Zero.
We have fun.
We do.
You ready to go?
Right now? All right. So, anyways, go to lifewithherpes.com if you have not been over there yet. I'd love to invite you to go over, check it out. If you have not joined the Secret Society, you got to join. You got to come check it out. It's for...
I'm agreeing with you.
Oh, okay.
I've seen it.
I didn't know
really
if you were
good.
doing like bunny ears or something.
No, I'm not doing
Okay. So go to lifewithherpes.com, check it out. There's hundreds of people over there. It is worldwide. It is 24-hour hand-holding, and it's just an opportunity to talk about intimacy. That comes up a lot. You can talk about what sexy lingerie to wear. You can talk about, whatever you want to talk about. So come over, say hi, go to lifewithherpes.com. And you want any last words?
Bye. We'll see you. We're going to go.